Okay, I don't know if I'm back up with you. I can't get up live on Facebook. There's some commotion going on the other end of the park. I heard a dispersal order given over here, and then there must have been a fight.
I know. They're swearing, there's children now.
Cops and clubs go hand in hand.
Yeah, he's not supposed to do that. So the dude's telling him to get out. Alright, I had to get back up live in an emergency here, folks. I had to do Facebook on a separate phone. It wasn't connecting through my multi-stream, so if you're watching on Facebook, I apologize for the vertical image. This phone, for some reason, wouldn't flip. This is a complete backup. But the multi-stream should be on YouTube, Ustream, and Periscope at the moment, hopefully. I had to do it in a hurry. So again, sorry for Facebook viewers for the vertical stream. So we heard some commotion over here. I heard a dispersal order given, so I was trying to get it back up live, having some trouble. And then a crowd started rushing over here. There was some kind of commotion. Police ran off. They must have escorted somebody off in a hurry because counter-protesters were chasing with the police down the street.
He went in the building.
Who were they escorting?
Some Nazi guy, I guess.
Is that what happened?
I guess.
Did I hear a dispersal order? I swear I was on the other side of the park.
Almost definitely at some point, yes. I mean, like, good luck.
Did you see the police tossing anybody around or anything?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Again?
Yeah. There was one guy who was like right up front in the group chasing the whatever
right.
He was in the hotel. Oh yeah. Wait, that's a different guy. Trying to walk away, and a couple cops kept grabbing at him. Obviously, he pulled himself away and booked it down the street. And I'm assuming I don't know. He must be.
So is that what the cops were chasing in a hurry?
Yeah.
That makes
some
sense.
one random kid in no shirt.
There was like 30 cops running there. That's hilarious.
No, I'm gonna find her right now.
That's not good.
Nazis.
Do you mind if I sneak by?
I saw some guy running with his shirt up.
Some random dude did what?
That was the good guy.
It was the good guy. I'm not exactly. Somebody like was a white supremacist troll was over here. There was I don't think there was a physical altercation when the cops came in and they tried to arrest one of the counter protesters. One guy. And he like shook free, and then like 40 cops chased him down the road. That's what that commotion was like. All the people running. So again, if you're watching the Facebook feed, I apologize for the vertical stream. I had to go up on a backup phone for the Facebook feed only. And I don't use the phone too much except for backup, so apparently it doesn't like to flip to horizontal for Facebook. So I apologize for that, but I just had to get up live. So thanks for bearing with me on that.
Sidewalk, please.
They all got white hoodies in their closet. What do you have to say? Oh shit. Boston's strong, baby. No, they just walked this one. Don't give it up. She didn't even do shit.
Did you get her name? Did anybody get her name? Did anyone get locked up?
She'll be bailed out. You said the same thing, skin is over. Don't tell me to fucking settle down, get a fucking job. Who's that girl? No, what's the girl's name? You're a fucking Joe. Let's get the girl out. Don't tell me this shit. What's the girl's name? Shit. What you stand for is racist. What the fuck? What's the fuck out of here? Now that's just on the record right there. We're stealing the shit. Make way! Wait! Sidewalk, guys, please! Sidewalk. Yes! Joe! Joe! Yes! This one gets some Joe's too. You gotta say, look, all of us out here ain't black, bro. And the thing about it, black people wasn't even the first to jump at this shit, so be different. You little fucking punk!
Normally I can do all 4 with one. Grab my laptop. I got a whole rig I just came up with. It works, but I'm having trouble now, so I have to do 2 phones. I got 3 of them on one, and then Facebook, for some reason, I can only get on this one.
Yeah, I tried to flip that whole thing up.
Oh, screw that. No, no. But if you get a third-party streaming app, you can use like a stream key. It doesn't matter whether you're using a laptop or mobile. Oh, took a little workaround, but I can figure it out anyway.
I knew something big was going to happen. Now people are
Only now that I started doing the role-play stream, yeah.
Getting more in there than I got.
It goes back and forth, but it's a lot of like. I'll never again stream off the Periscope. Or
done like up to 4 hours before, and usually when I'm up to close to the end of 4, they'll give me like 10 minutes left. So they gave me like a time limit, like cover at 55 minutes.
Honestly, if you're talking about like a restream, like a test party like that, it's my test all of them. And then too, you can use a third-party streaming app, so you can do things like throw up that on the screen,
Right.
like graphics and shit like that.
And that's all through Restream.
Well, that's Restream. This is live to air solo, the app.
Right.
So again, I pieced together like 3 different services to get it to work, but it's
Well, maybe I'll message you to get
do it anytime.
Because I need to do this because it's like it makes no sense for us to do one, you know, like I film everything.
I've been trying to do this for like 2 years, and finally all the tech and all like the sites came together right for you.
What are you filming for?
Live stream.
Live stream? Live right now. You're live?
Live right now. You got anything to say?
Boston, Massachusetts, we won. The streets is ours. We united. We love each other. No hatred. Boston strong. Listen. All streets.
Yes, there's anything happening. That's what I love to do. I love that discussion.
No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace.
people on this block right now. I don't know how to measure it. It's like, it's actually pretty tight too. I think it's going to go over as far as I can see.
No justice, no peace. No racist police. 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 No justice,
still a lot of energy here before chanting and conversation and stuff. There doesn't seem to be an imminent confrontation with the police. I think the police thought they started playing and they that's what I think I saw happen. Confrontation with this local news reporter. It seems like people are just having some discussions with him and things of, there seems to be some back and forth with him. Relatively simple, you know.
It's also on the playlist that I just sent you. You're done.
Went down anyway by accident.
Alright, so for those watching on Facebook, I apologize for the vertical stream. I was having a problem getting all my restreams up. I think the other 3 are fine, but I had to do the Facebook on a separate phone, and my backup phone doesn't like to flip horizontally for some reason, so I apologize on Facebook for that, but at least I was able to get up live for that. We thought things had died down completely for the day, but apparently there was a scuffle out here in the street. Some pro-Trump white supremacist supporter had to get escorted away from the crowd. It's still unconfirmed if that's who was in the police van or if that was somebody who had just been arrested. I'm not sure, but from reports on the ground, it was that protester being escorted out from the crowd. And the crowd was not happy about that. The police made some arrests, started pushing people back. One kid, what caused us to run over here is one kid got out of a police arrest and 40 cops ran down the road chasing him, and counter-protesters were running with too to try to aid in his escape because the kid did nothing. I mean, it really looked like the police were trying at that point to cause a riot, so they had an excuse to clear everybody out of here. It did not work. They were trying to run us over with their motorcycles, pushing people back when we literally could not push back any further, and then still almost hitting us with their motorcycles, and cops being cops. And notice what happens right now. They're trying to correct the record right now. We did a lot of that in Ferguson, where we would walk by the live news feeds and we would hear them say some bullshit that we just saw the opposite of, and we would interrupt their live feeds to let them know that they're spouting a false narrative.
Oh, he's getting high right now. Can I get that?
Enjoy yourself, man.
You got that though. You have to get down, sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Oh no, we're going that way anyway.
Oh, all right.
Cool. Yeah, just gotta...
The police just violently tried to clear people out. We ran over here to come back up live because we did hear a dispersal order given. We don't know what exactly was going on at that time, just that there was a white supremacist the crowd was trying to chase out of here, and the police came in pretty heavy-handed. I will try to stay up live here for a little bit. Last time we tried to take a break, didn't work out so well. But the police have moved on again, and again, when the police move,
Are they allowed to drive
the crowd returns back. I mean, I almost got facing like that was his intent.
I'm here. Maybe they thought they would stay open.
Exactly. We all ran over there.
Right,
I love the seating of bowl.
That's fine.
It's just your presence. So thirsty, but
again, things relatively calm right now. The police vacated the area. Counter-protesters still in the street. Looks like the police just have the road blocked off at both ends. Probably a wise move on their decision. I pieced it together.
Look at you.
And the whoop, whoop.
Wow, huh? You're ready to go.
Oh yeah.
Not as crazy as you thought, huh?
Oh, sorry about that, buddy. Sorry, man.
Coming on.
Handicaps matter. Knocking down the handicap in a wheelchair. Handicaps matter. Fuck the Nazis. 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 Handicaps matter. Motherfucker. Handicaps matter.
Tara and Facebook, how do you know people don't already do that? There's many ways that our society needs fixing. Protesting is necessary in a democracy. So how about you go help a vet or feed a homeless person while we're out here in the streets? And if I come across a homeless person, I'll feed them. Anyway, so, yeah. I'm sure you're out there every day in your community doing that too. And by the way, that doesn't solve homelessness or our vet problem. You know, we should be taking care of both of those groups of people before they get into a crisis where we as citizens have to do something. We pay enough taxes where we can have everybody homed and all vets covered and insured and taken care of for the rest of their lives. We have that money in our tax base. It's just a matter of go talk to your politicians about that, not us, Tara Chandler Thompson in my Facebook chat. Tara, it says in my chat, I help others instead of protesting. You're a fucking idiot, Tara. If I could block you from here right now, I would. So you think people that protest don't help other people? That's absolutely stupid. The point of protesting is to help marginalized folk. Do you think the people that are out here protesting aren't doing that in their daily lives? Okay, so now you're laughing about it, Tara. That means you're a troll, meaning you just do this for fun. You just like to, that's not really helping our society, so you claim you should go help a homeless person, and you're just fucking with people trying to actually help our society. This for shits and giggles. People like you that will prevent us from this horrible collapse that America is in right now. We're trying to rebuild. While the internet trolls at home just stay in their basement for shits and giggles. Good for you. Wow, you're so courageous. So courageous. How about instead, Terry, you call out your racist coworker or your parents at home when they say some stupid racist crap? Probably not, because I'm sure it would catch you in the mirror, looking in the mirror as well. I don't care if I don't know you, I know what you're putting in the chat, and that's all that matters. You don't know the people here that you're just talking crap about. Double standards there, huh? Think about it. They're not upsetting me. You guys, we're in the point where certain things need to, I'm not doing it for me or for Tara, I'm doing it for you at home. You guys shouldn't put up with it either. I mean, obviously ignore the trolls. I usually do, but she brought up a good trolling point that needed to be shut down. So every once in a while, it is worth it. That's why, like, a lot of times you'll see me battling with someone on Twitter. I'm really, and the reason I don't stop halfway through is for the internet. For you guys to see it, for conversations you wouldn't necessarily have engaged in. But now is the time to not remain silent. And as I was saying earlier in the stream, you know, people at home, what can we do to combat the racist underbelly in this country that festered for so long and allowed the terrorist incident that happened last weekend? What can you do? Don't call out your family members and coworkers when you hear them saying stupid racist crap. You know, you're working, you know, let's say you work in a service industry, like I do. You hear a customer say something racist, you have every right to call them out. I've done it 3 times, and my boss has backed me up every time. Because there's no room for that in our society anymore. So that's what you guys can do at home. The time for remaining silent or being polite to some of those people in your friends list that constantly are posting the troll crap or the 4chan victim blaming or racist crap, whether subtle or not, start calling them out. Start making them feel embarrassed to have those thoughts. Not just in a public square like last week in Charlottesville or here in Boston, but at home. These are your neighbors, these are your friends, these are your coworkers, your family. Those are the people that are online spewing this hate that try to bring it into the streets. And people are like, well, it's just trolling, or I'm not really racist. Yeah, but you enable the next tier of racists that's a little bit more militant, who enables the next tier of racists who ends up showing out in the streets in Charlottesville and killing someone. So you might just think you're just a casual racist, or I'm not real, you know, no, but you're enabling that. Sarah's right, though. There is some ugly, bad energy. Shield yourself when you call them out. And you can't fight every battle. Pick and choose your battles. Know your own energy that you have to give. It's a long fight we've got ahead. So, but when your gut's telling you, I cannot walk away from this encounter without saying something, then say something. Now is the time, folks. Okay, I am going to try taking another break here. Hopefully, if I need to go back up live, I can get Facebook figured out so it's horizontal and in the multi-stream. I had to do it on a separate phone. So again, people watching Facebook, I apologize. The one benefit is I have the chat right there in front of my face, but I had to do it on a separate phone that won't go horizontal, or I hadn't set up ahead of time. I didn't intend on using it for this, so I apologize on the Facebook feed. Hopefully the other 3 feeds were fine for this last hour. I think I've been up for a total of 5 hours now today, so I need to find some water, find some of my other media contacts around. Police have cleared out. There's still people in the street, but it's definitely calm. Of course, when I go down, there'll be some troll that's going to come up and try to instigate the crowd, but it'll fizzle out pretty quickly at this point, which is exactly what happened before I went back up live just this last time. The police, by the time I got here, I heard a dispersal warning, so we tried to get up live real quick and ran over here. By that point, there was a police van trying to get down the road that I'm assuming had that white supremacist they were trying to scuffle off, and protesters got in front of it just like they did earlier in the day down there to try to block the free speech rally attendees from leaving, chanting they should walk. And so the police came in pretty heavy-handed, started pushing people back. We were already on the sidewalk, telling us to get on the sidewalk and pushing us into people, almost running us over with motorcycles. Got a little tense there for a minute. It seemed like the police were trying to start a police riot. They failed. The only thing I saw happening from counter-protesters is a couple people trying to de-arrest some people that were illegitimately arrested. But beyond that, nothing. Did a couple more arrests over here, yes. I saw maybe 3. I saw 5 earlier in the other corner, 3 over here. That's just what I saw, and I came late to both. So I'm sure there's at least a dozen or more arrests today, all counter-protesters.
This is what America looks like.
Thanks, Robin, and everyone else in the Facebook chat. Appreciate it. Thanks if you guys are watching on Ustream, Periscope, or YouTube. I appreciate that as well. My PayPal link is apparently still on the screen. Sorry I left it up that long. So that is where you can donate me to keep me streaming. If it weren't for you guys, I would not have been able to make it to be able to recoup my expenses from Charlottesville. And you guys even gave me a little extra to get, and I was able to get out here, which is fortunate because I have all the time in the world now. I had to take an extended leave of absence from work. Trolls were trying to locate my job, and I just felt that was the safest for my coworkers and customers to take a leave for now. But again, and also mentally, I was really having trouble this week. But this gives me the opportunity to be out here for you guys where I need to be, especially anywhere near the East Coast or Midwest right now. I can be there pretty within a day. So I rely on your help financially and with information, with all your support, the kind words, and the sharing of the link. And if you guys wanted to donate, not through PayPal, I think my old Charlottesville donation fundraiser should still be up on the Ustream bio, and the YouTube bio should be in there. So if you didn't want to go through PayPal, there's another option for you. Anything's appreciated, and that way I can get to the next place I need to be and recoup these expenses from this trip. So I'm going to go down. Still going to be in the area. My hotel's really not that far from here, so even if I have to go back to the hotel, I can be here in a heartbeat. Probably try to find some food and water, meet up with Chris, and try to take a little break in case things pop off here again. But I'm here till tomorrow, so if I need to go up live, I will. Make sure you follow me on Twitter at revolutionary_Z. That's where I give, because of the format of Twitter, you can get up-to-date information, live tweeting, what's going on, and that's usually what I comment on the most. So I appreciate all your support last weekend in Charlottesville, everyone. Seriously, it meant so much to me. The support on the ground and at home. I could not have made it through and done what I needed to do without the encouragement and the help from you guys. So thank you so much, so much. I do this for you. And on that note, everyone, I am going to go down, and I will, again, I'm in the area. If I need to go up live, it could be 2 minutes, it could be 3 hours, or you might not see me again today. Stay tuned to my pages, and I will let you know. So thank you very much.
Ice cream.